I'm going to show you guys how I get my soft life. Like, we are in the thick of it, literally.
Now this is season 2 of Life with Miss K. I hope you're here to say we're gonna have a good time.
Let's move these clothes out the way. Totally kidding, but I hope y'all know some of y'all favorite content creators. It only look neat and cute and aesthetic from here. The rest, we be throwing our clothes all over the place. It'd be a whole lot going on, but that's another story for another day. Today we're going to talk about something that I talk a lot about in short form content. Like, I kind of touch base on it a lot, but I never really elaborate. I finally started to get into taking notes because if you know me, I will come online and freestyle a whole video. And honestly, I like those videos. I'm not going to stop doing that because it comes from the heart. But it's okay to make notes sometimes. So we're going to talk about sleepwalking through your life. I do want to start this video with a disclaimer. I am not a licensed professional. I am not here to diagnose you. I'm just here to share my experience. If you're really struggling, please reach out to a licensed provider. There are a lot. There are even free options. It's okay to get help. If you know anything about me, you know that I had a period of time, maybe 4 or 5 years, where I was on extreme autopilot. I was working anywhere from 2 to 4 jobs. I was in survival mode. Like, I had just started living on my own, and my mindset was just like, you got to get this money by any means. So I would just work. And it took a toll on me mentally, physically, and emotionally. And slowly but surely, that was what catapulted me into like a major weight gain. And I know it's like, wait, how can you just blink and be 400 pounds? It literally felt like that because I can only describe it as I was sleepwalking through my life. I was not actively living my life. I was not showing up as a main character. I would show up in everybody else's lives, celebrate their highs, comfort them during their lows. But for myself, it was just like I was just shut down, shut off. So I didn't see myself. I was dodging mirrors. And if I did look in the mirror, it's like I could see straight past myself. Like, I just was not seeing myself. And if I caught a glimpse of myself, it'll be so short-lived that I would just get right back into that sleepwalking mode. A lot of it can sound very similar to depression, which is why I say talk to a mental health professional if needed. I definitely went to therapy. I definitely went through all those steps. So I just really want to urge that. But some things that will fall under the list: you're always busy but never fulfilled. You say I'm fine when you're breaking down inside. You avoid mirrors, pictures, the scale. You eat your emotions away. The days blur together. You overwork yourself. You don't remember the last time like you genuinely felt excited or had like a deep lust for life. You feel disconnected from your body and your reality. Like, time just loses its meaning. You numb yourself with food, your phone, or just anything else that's kind of like miscellaneous. You feel like you're trying to get through your day and not enjoy it. You don't feel like yourself anymore. One of the main reasons why I entered that mode was survival mode. Really just made me go into autopilot. I was overwhelmed, I was stressed, and life looked dreary. Like, I just felt like this is not the life I wanted, but it's the life I have. So I'm just gonna get through it the best way that I know how to. And I started to just like devalue my life in a sense and just really show up so strong for other people, which is why a lot of the times you'll hear me say I'm in my selfish era. Like, I can learn to reel it in even more and focus more on myself, because for so long I was focusing on everyone around me and I totally just like buried myself under trauma, pain, hurt. I had gone through so much, even just with trying to complete college. Just so many obstacles that came my way, and I was just so tired of fighting them and fighting my hardest and still feeling like, what do I have to show for it? Or like, I'm fighting so much but I'm still struggling after the fight. It just was a really daunting feeling. And I remember the moment I started to come out of this feeling, it was like I was just slowly waking up every day. And one day I looked in the mirror and that's when I was like, whoa, like, who is this? What's going on here? And that was around the time I started my TikTok account. I started to fully see myself and my life for what it was. And I decided, like, I no longer want to just slide through my life. Life is short. It's never promised. I want to live my life to the fullest. And I want to know that it does get better. It will get better. It is better. So I just started to manifest, pray, again, therapy, journal, music. I started to create a life outside of work. I started to get more into hobbies. And again, TikTok was a huge saving grace for me. Of course, I wanted to show up when I felt like I had things together. I had a better apartment. I had a better job. I lost the weight. But I was like, I don't want to wait for that moment. I think I'm going to show up now. I'm going to show up as I am. And this will be it. And I'm going to work on creating the softest life for myself because I deserve it. And there's this quote I really relate to. It's, I love when people that have been through hell walk out of the flames carrying buckets of water for those still consumed by the fire. I truly felt like that was me coming on social media, sharing my story and just showing you guys the full transformation of everything, not just weight, but the mental transformation, my mindset, everything, like my whole life. And I just really feel like I'm still healing, still evolving, but I'm still showing people, regardless of where they are in their stage, just my guidebook on how I got out of it. And with that, I'm healing myself. Once you wake up, you do grieve the old person. You do grieve the time that was lost. It's the things that I'm doing now that I didn't do then. I just feel so bad for that version of myself. I neglected myself. I forgot about myself. But I can't turn back time, but what I can do is make the rest of my life the best of my life. Nothing about this is a fairy tale, not even the now. We all have our moments, we're human. But I do want you to know, if you feel like you're sleepwalking, you're not broken. If you need extra assistance, get it. It's okay to do so. Waking up doesn't happen overnight. It's in the small choices that we make every day for ourselves. You deserve a life that you're present in. You deserve a life that you're awake for. And it starts here, it starts now. You're allowed to begin exactly where you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I kind of was a little bit all over the place, but that's okay. We're still going to post it. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, everything. Let's chit chat in the comments. I really appreciate you.